If you are in the market for a new appliance, if you're wishing that you could replace some carpet or some flooring in your house, then you want to meet Stuart Martin. He is here this morning from Karpet Korner. Great to see you.
Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
The largest flooring installation or installing in the area, is that right? 500,000 square feet?
We are the largest flooring inventory holding flooring outlet in the Chattanooga area, which
That's
means
crazy.
we have more inventory than anybody in town. We have over 500,000 square feet of carpet, hardwood, or LVP in stock, which makes us available to fill 99% of every order within 24 hours, if not the same second. And we strive very hard to make sure we have the highest quality floor at the lowest possible price, and we can typically guarantee the lowest price on anything we have in stock or special order.
So you just said carpet, hardwood, and then you said
LVP, which is vinyl plank flooring, which is like what's in the
Okay.
studio here and all through the station. Very popular. It is like what's in that, there's a picture over there. It's a vinyl product that's made to look like wood, has a stone core center, so it's very PSI resistant, completely waterproof, scratch resistant.
Which makes it ideal for kitchens and bathrooms,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And laundry
you
rooms.
can put it anywhere. It's the only floor you can put down that you're never going to have to replace because you can't stain it, you can't really scratch it, water can't harm it. You may replace it at some point because you want to. It outdates, but you'll never have an issue where like that's where we had the spill or that's where that water thing busted over. No, you can't damage it.
So when people shop with you, Stuart, let's keep with the flooring side of it for a minute. And maybe they're not looking to do their whole house. They want to just redo something. Can they consult with you? Do they bring pictures? How
Absolutely.
does that work?
We have, in addition to having a huge inventory warehouse where you can come and look, touch, feel everything, we also have a huge design center showroom. So you can bring me in. This is what I've done my entire life. So very well versed in what everything is. You can bring me whatever from the smallest bathroom to doing the radio station. I don't care. We can handle all that. You show me what you want. I'll steer you where you need to be. I'll try to protect you from getting something that you may want something that's not a good product. So I'll steer you away from those things. Even if you like it, if it's not a good fit for the area. I mean, ultimately it would be your choice, but I'd recommend not to do that.
I know that you love to brag on your prices.
Yes, ma'am.
Percentage-wise, how much cheaper do you tend to be than the other guys?
We are 40 to 60% cheaper on
That's
average.
huge.
So I tell everybody my ideal customer is the guy who's out of time and out of money, because typically the last thing that goes in a house is the floor covering. If you're doing something big, it's the last thing. And that guy has, by the time he gets to me, he's been run over on time. He's 6 weeks too late, and he's run over on budget by 40, 50 grand, whatever it is. So I can take care of your problems right now, save you a ton of money, and you don't have to pick through one or two. You can pick through hundreds of options.
Let's talk about the appliance side of things, because those are not inexpensive either, but you try to make them be, right?
Yes. We also carry scratch and dent Tier 1 scratch and dent appliances. Tier 1 is the highest quality scratch and dent appliance you can buy. We buy these by the truckload, so we have hundreds of washing machines, dishwashers, refrigerators, stoves, gas stoves, electric stoves, anything major appliance wise we carry. Like I said, we only carry Tier 1, which means 99% of the time they're still brand new in the box. They're still in the packaging. So there's no blemishes. They still are technically perfect. They still carry all their factory warranties. So if there is a blemish, it's supposed to be side, top, back, nothing visible. So it's 60% cheaper than buying it at a box store with the same warranty you would get it if you had it at a box store.
Once you've, on the carpet side, can you cut to spec?
Absolutely.
Like if you want to make an area rug out
Absolutely. So what we can do, if you don't want a wall-to-wall carpet, say, I just want an area rug for this studio. I want an area rug for my living room. We can find those products. I can have them bound. I can have them serged. We can do all that in-house. Again, within 24 hours, I can produce any size of area rug that you want.
Do you have to take the measurements yourself, or do y'all ever come to the house to do it?
We can take it. If you need us to come do that, we can do that for you. If you can bring it to us, it's much quicker. People get intimidated by measurements because they feel like they're
it's
not.
hard.
It's really not. It's very simple. I mean, you and I could measure this studio in 30 seconds.
Okay, let's pretend for a minute. Let's pretend with this studio, because if you have a rectangular living room, that's not so hard. But if this room has angles and corners.
Give me the widest part and the longest part. That's all that I need.
But what if you wanted it to go with the angles of the room?
It would still go with the angles. So if you wanted an area rug, that would be something, and it needed to be specifically angled out, that would be something we need to see. If you're just wanting to cover this room wall to wall, and it's not, even it has angles, everything comes square based. So it would just be parts that would cut off. But if you want it angled out, yeah, I mean, I don't mind. We will come to your house
Okay.
and do it as specifically as you want it done.
Let's talk about that design center then, because this is a time of year where a lot of folks are going to A, be home after the Christmas rush,
Yes, ma'am.
and B, they are thinking ahead to the new year and what they need. So when they come to you, is it better to try to meet with somebody kind of early on and get some guidance walking in, or do you encourage people to walk around and then come find you?
I try to introduce myself to everybody who comes to the store, but also not try to be a leech of a salesperson. So I will, hello, welcome to Karpet Korner. This is what we have. If you need help, I'll be glad to help you right now. If you want to look around for a second, if you need anything, just holler, just so to let me know when you need some help. So I don't like to, when I shop, I don't like to be clinged to
You
by
don't
the
want to have a
salesman.
shadow?
Exactly right. But I'll cling if you want me to cling, and I'll leave you alone if you want to be left alone.
With the carpet side of things, do you talk with people, I guess, as you would with the flooring side of it, but the usage factor, right? If it's a occasional guest room usage versus everyday wear and tear.
Absolutely. You have differences between the guy who's doing a bunch of apartments. He's price specific, period, and he doesn't care so much what the quality of it is. As opposed to you and I might want to redo our bedroom or our living room. We want something that's going to be long lasting. So again, everybody's budget's not the same. So I try to find out what their budget is, where they need to be. And then I would never let somebody buy a substandard product for their area, even if that's what they want, that's all they can afford. I would strongly recommend against that. But yeah, you can get it as heavy as you want. And again, that's where we come in very handy in the fact that we have tons of inventory in stock. So we can give you like incredibly heavy carpet that's going to be a fraction of the cost if you bought it off of Verizon.
You rival Santa in the size of the toy store, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So here's where you'll find him. It's Karpet Korner on East 48th Street. 710-9797 is their phone number. KarpetKornerInc.net is the website, and that's Karpet and Corner with a K. Thank you so much.